You indicated that you read a travel magazine or a blog. Which magazines or blogs do you enjoy reading or visiting? How often do you read or visit them? Tell me about it.
Model answer. I usually read travel blogs through internet surfing. My favorite blog is a blog where a young couple talks about their travels. I love this blog because they often upload their great travel photos from around the world. Also, I can read them on my smartphone, so I visit them as often as I want. Travel blogs make me have a strong desire to leave for somewhere like they do. Of course, I can't live like them now, but if I can afford it someday, I would like to enjoy traveling as well.
I love to read these kinds of magazines when I am home. I enjoy reading travel magazines because I love traveling. My first trip was so good that I began to read travel magazines since then. Travel magazines have amazing photos from around the world. I like travel magazines because they are something I can keep for a long time. I love to share travel magazines with friends. The latest travel magazines provide information about new tourist attractions. I like this magazine because I can see various vacation spots around the world. I can make my own trip itinerary with travel magazines.
I read travel blogs on my smartphone whenever I have time. My favorite travel blog has great information about cheap shopping spots around the world. I often go to travel blogs written by a young traveler because I can see the latest trends all over the world. I like looking through travel blogs because the photos are awesome.
If I read travel blogs or magazines, it makes me feel like I've been on a trip. After a busy day, you will feel refreshed when you read articles and see photos of exotic places. I look through this magazine and dream of traveling freely someday. When I see travel blogs, the people who went to strange places seemed very brave and determined. You indicated that you like to read travel magazines or blogs. What is your favorite magazine or blog? Tell me about it.
Model answer. My favorite travel magazine is Travel Life. This magazine is very helpful because it compares each tour plan provided by travel agencies and shows travelers' reviews in detail. In every edition, it introduces new places that I didn't know about at all before. I used to buy the magazine regularly, but nowadays they publish online editions, so I can read them on my smartphone. Whenever I want to leave for somewhere, I look through this magazine and dream of traveling freely.
Why did you first become interested in travel magazines or blogs? What was your impression when you first saw them? Tell me about it.
Model answer. My friends and I went to Japan after I graduated from high school. It was my first trip abroad. At that time, the exotic landscapes of the country were so impressive and new. Since my first trip was so good, I became interested in travel magazines and blogs. When I first saw travel blogs, the people who went to strange places seemed very brave and determined. I was impressed that they looked like great adventurers, and I wanted to be like them someday.
Tell me about a memorable article you read recently. Why was it so memorable?
Model answer. Once, I read an article about a young newlywed couple in their 20s who saved money and went on a round-the-world trip instead of having their wedding ceremony. They wanted to live a life together that was different from others. They also worked in many areas of the world to earn money while traveling, and eventually they published their travel diaries as a book. I envied their courage, and their travel stories really touched me. It's like seeing someone make my dream come true.
I also like to read travel magazines. Please ask me 3 or 4 questions about it.
Model answer. Do you like to read travel magazines? I do as well. Let me ask you some questions about it. First of all, what is your favorite magazine's title? Why do you like that magazine the most? Is there a special reason? Second, what made you first interested in travel magazines? Last of all, do these magazines help you plan your trips?